Mid-Autumn Festival or Zongqiujie is right around the corner, and you know what that means. Mooncakes! It's tradition to eat these delicious treats to celebrate the day when the moon is the fullest, according to the lunar calendar. The traditional mooncake has a golden crust and is typically filled with lotus paste or red bean and often has a salted egg yolk in the middle. But you know me, I'm always looking for new things to bobify, so let's make some boba mooncake, shall we? Okay, so for this boba mooncake, I'm actually following a recipe that I found online, but the original recipe doesn't have boba, so I'm definitely like modifying it a little bit. So first we're gonna start working on the custard filling for the mooncake, and for this we need 2.5 tablespoons of cornstarch, 2 eggs, 1.5 ounces or 3 tablespoons of melted butter, 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar sifted, and also 2 tablespoons of condensed milk. Okay, so the recipe seems pretty easy, although the last time I said that, it didn't go that well. No! But fingers crossed that this will work out. So basically we're just gonna combine all these ingredients in the bowl. So let me add the cornstarch, sift in the powdered sugar, add in the melted butter. Oh my gosh, melted butter smells so good. 2 tablespoons of condensed milk. And then before we add the eggs, we need to lightly beat them. Add them to the bowl, and now we mix it all together. That looks pretty good to me. So I have some hot water here and I'm gonna put it on low heat. And we're gonna take the bowl with our mixture and just put it in the middle. I've never done something like this before, so I have no idea how it's gonna turn out and I'm a little nervous, so pray for me. While it's in here, we're just gonna mix it with a spatula until the custard becomes like a solid. Oh my gosh, this thing keeps moving in the water. It's like a boat of custard. Woo, it's getting pretty thick. It reminds me of the custard that's in the Asian custard buns, like that you would get at dim sum. That used to be my favorite when I was a kid. Okay, I think we are about done. This looks pretty similar to the pictures that they had in the recipe. And they said that once it's solid and it stops sticking to the spatula, then that's when it's ready. So I think it's time to actually take this out and let it cool down. Hot. Okay. Ah, we're good. So while we let this cool down, we're gonna start working on the skin or like the dough of the mooncake. Okay, so this mooncake recipe is actually not the normal mooncake with like the brown crust, but this one has like a snow skin. Wait. Anyway, snow skin mooncakes are more of like a chewy, mochi-ish texture, so it's a little bit different. But for the skin, we're gonna need 3 tablespoons powdered sugar sifted, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, 1 tablespoon of cooking oil, 1 tablespoon of condensed milk, half a cup of milk, 3 tablespoons of rice flour, and 3 tablespoons of glutinous rice flour. So we're gonna start pouring in all these ingredients. So here's the glutinous rice flour, cornstarch. Actually, the recipe called for wheat starch, but it said that cornstarch was a substitute, so I just went with that. Now I'm gonna sift in my powdered sugar, tablespoon of oil, 1 tablespoon of condensed milk, and half a cup of milk. So now we're gonna mix this all together until it's thoroughly combined. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're gonna just pour it into this deep plate. That's what they called it in the recipe. And I think this is a deep plate because it's like kind of like a bowl, if you can see. So we're gonna pour this mixture straight in, get it all in there. And now we're gonna bring this over to the stove. So here I have some water boiling. Ooh. So we're gonna, and I have this little steamer thing. So we're gonna put on our mixture, and then we're gonna turn this to medium heat, put the lid back on, and we're gonna let this steam for 15 minutes. All right, it's been 15 minutes. Ooh, oh my gosh, it's hot, ouch. And we're gonna take these steamer tongs and take it out, and we're gonna scrape the dough off the plate. Ah, it's so sticky and gummy-like. Okay, so now the dough is cool enough for me to knead it. So I'm gonna put on these gloves to make sure that it doesn't like stick to my hands and stuff when I'm kneading. Are my hands too big? What's happening? And also before I start kneading it, I'm gonna divide it in half and add some matcha powder to half of it because I want some green mooncakes, and matcha and boba go so well together, so why not? They said not to add too much at first and you can always add more. So just add very little at a time. It feels so squishy. Oh my gosh, this is like playing with Play-Doh. It's seriously so fun to knead mochi. It's so satisfying and calming and relaxing. I don't know what it is about it. Technically this isn't mochi, but it has like glutinous rice flour in it. It looks really nice already, but I think I want it a little tiny bit more green. So I'm gonna add a little bit more matcha powder. By the way, if you're wondering what kind of matcha I'm using, I'm literally just using this matcha that I bought at Costco. It was like $20 for this pretty big bag. And it's not like the best matcha ever, but you know, it gets the job done. Okay, I think it looks pretty good. So we're done with the green one. So now I'm just gonna need the white one. Okay, so both of these are looking pretty good. So I'm gonna grab my plastic wrap and wrap each of the dough in plastic, as well as the custard that we have from before. And we're gonna put them all in the refrigerator for 2 hours. All right, so it's almost 2 hours later. You can see my timer is going down and we have less than 5 minutes. So I'm gonna start preparing the boba to go into the filling. But while I'm waiting for my boba to finish cooking, I wanted to let you guys know that I've started a Patreon account, which is super exciting. So if you guys wanna support this channel, you can get exclusive updates as well as a lot of behind the scenes content and other clips. You'll also be able to chat with me directly and you'll even get voting power to decide what videos I make. So definitely check it out. I'll link it in the description box below. Okay, so I just took these out of the fridge. They're nice and chilled now. And I'm gonna try to divide them all into equal pieces with the help of my new kitchen scale. Oh my gosh, I finally got one. You guys know how long I've been dreaming of this. So I'm super excited to use this for the first time today with you guys. So let me go ahead and unwrap this dough and I'm gonna weigh it. So it says that it's 230 grams and the recipe is supposed to make 9 mooncakes. 230 divided by 9. So each piece is gonna be about 25 to 26 grams. So I got my gloves on. I'm gonna try my best to eyeball it first, and then once we weigh it, then I'll have to adjust. Okay, these actually look pretty perfect. I have 5 of the white balls of dough, and then I have 4 of the green balls of dough. So now we're gonna work on dividing the custard into 9 separate pieces. But I also realized that since I'm gonna put boba in the filling as well, this is probably too much custard since this is meant to take up all the space inside the mooncake. But now it's probably only gonna take up half maybe because we're gonna have boba inside. Okay, so we have our 9 balls of custard filling. So I'm gonna flatten it and put a few pieces of boba inside. Let's try 4 pieces of boba and see how that goes. Ooh, oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Stay inside, stay inside. Okay, we might have to take one out and do 3. Let's see how that goes. I'm trying to roll it together so it's encased in there. I don't know how successful that was, but we'll just roll with it and try our best. Should I be ambitious and try 4? Okay, let's see. No! Oh my gosh, it's breaking apart. Okay, I'm gonna stop trying to encase it, and as long as it's stuck inside, then I'm happy with that because the encasing is not really working out. These ones, see, you can see the boba on the outside, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that as long as it just stays shape. These bobas don't want to stay inside, but we finally finished. So let's grab a dough. I'm gonna flatten it, make sure it's big enough to hold our little custard boba fillings. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Now the stupid skin is sticking onto the cutting board. Oh my gosh, I did not think this through. Okay, no. Okay, don't be stupid like me and maybe wrap it in your hand because now it's stuck on the cutting board and that's not good. Okay, oh no. Okay, get off. I'm gonna try to wrap it around. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. I'm actually happy with this. It's pretty uniformly wrapped, I think. So I'm just gonna repeat this and hopefully we will have our boba mooncakes. I don't think these look completely correct because I don't think it's supposed to look like this, but I don't really know what to do about it, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so I just finished wrapping all the filling with the dough, and now we are going to try to press it in these mooncake molds. The recipe said to coat it or dust it with some powdered sugar, and then I'm gonna stick our mooncake in there. I'm pretty nervous about this, so I hope it goes okay. And now we smush. Oh my gosh, wait, it's so cute. Ah! I'm shook, it's so cute. Oh my god, I love it. Wow, I made that. I'm so happy it turned out okay. I mean, it looks okay. But I guess we'll see about the taste later. But I'm happy with how it looks. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, I can't stop saying it's so cute. Okay, now let's do one of the green ones. Oh, just plop it in there. Oh, it's a little thick. And now, stamp. Let's see. Ah! You can actually see a little bit of the boba at the top because yeah, I probably didn't wrap it the best, but it's really cute still. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that I bought this mooncake mold on Amazon. I'll link it down below. But it also comes with a bunch of different patterns for your mooncake. So I'm literally obsessed with how cute these are and I can't wait to taste them. So I'm gonna stamp the rest of them and then we'll do the taste test. Okay, so here are all our mooncakes, and of course I brought Mom to taste test. She's super excited about the mooncakes.
My goodness, you made that.
I know.
That is very impressive.
They look cute, right?
Very cute.
Let's cut it open and see what's inside. I'm kind of nervous because I was only able to fit only like 3 pieces of boba, sometimes 4 inside. Oh, you can only see 1. Wait, where's the others? They're actually all 3 on this side. And this side didn't have any.
That is funny.
Wait, maybe I should get some boba to put on the other side too, because you don't want one side with no boba, right?
That's true.
Okay, taste test. Cheers. I like the custard. And the chewy boba goes really well with it.
Wow, I'm impressed.
I've never had a snow skin mooncake before. Have you had that?
I have.
You have? And is it like this? Because I don't know what it's really like usually.
It's a little slightly firmer, but this is fresh made.
Right.
So I think it's great.
Oh, wow. Let's try one of the matcha ones, the green ones. Oh, you can see boba on both sides. Oh, there's actually 2 pieces of boba on each. So this one must be
good.
one of the
good ones.
that had 4. Okay, cheers. You can actually taste the matcha a little bit. I actually like this one more.
I like the other one.
Okay, so then I'll eat the green ones and Mom can have the white ones. These are really good. I'm actually surprised. Decently easy to make, actually.
Wow, this is the most impressive one yet.
Really?
This and the souffle pancake.
Oh yeah, that's your favorite too. So yeah, if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you get notified when I upload. Give this video a thumbs up. And also check out my new Patreon. I'll link it in the description. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! Half a cup of milk. What is this? Oh, 3 tablespoons of rice flour. And now I'm gonna divide the custard into 9 different sizes. Huh? What? No, pieces.